Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bruins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Wake Forest's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not great. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. They'll run the screen. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. And the Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to sling it on second down. Quickly complete. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Under fire. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. Touchdown, UCLA! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
I mean, does the start get any better for this defense? You force a 3rd down, passing situation, great pass defense. Not only that, break on the football, make the interception, and take it all the way back to the house. The tone has been set in this ball game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got the 1st down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. He's going up top. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete to the right. There he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Makes the catch. It's Mays.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the air. It's Van Buren. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Demon Deacons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Making side adjustments here. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground.
Oh, they block him! Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So UCLA's offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into it.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Leaves it with the running back. And the Bruins will move the sticks.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll give it on the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He might want another play. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Van Buren. The sure hands, it's Wallace. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires toward the target. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. The Demon Deacons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. From the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wake! Quick strike through the air for the score.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
And the extra point is good. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll run it. Oh, he's got a chance. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And, man, the tight end just hasn't been a factor all game. No catches. Finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football, and the connection still doesn't work. Something about this quarterback-tight end connection today just hadn't been on the same page.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Pressure coming. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. This time he's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. That's reeled in, it's Flores. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a 1st down.
They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And, yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Still running at the 40. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but we're
turning it on. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Blasted as he lets it go. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll bring it back. Delivers the stiff arm. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Here's the handoff. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. On the set. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against a defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play.
And he's still running after the move. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
That's caught. It's Marshall. Across the 25, he's got room. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Rides the back on the option to give. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He's into the open down the middle. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, UCLA.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. Now remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
Flips it out on the screen. He will be stopped short. They can't get the two-point conversion, and they're still up by one here in the fourth. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for space. It's Wallace. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On target. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Dances away. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain.
He's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's complete. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that's
Oh, he's got some space. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Touchdown, Damon Deeks! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the 2, and the lead stays at 5. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Finding just enough room to slither and juke his way out to the 16. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.